At last, we're finally discussing Toontown 2, the supposed sequel to Toontown Online. Most viewers have probably heard about Toontown 2. So, will this rumored game ever become a reality? Alright, so, before we begin, let's actually discuss what we know about Toontown 2. Toontown 2 is the alleged sequel to the once highly popular MMO, Toontown Online, of course. As far as we know, the game has not been developed past a prototype. The images on screen show the only actual footage we know of for Toontown 2. Let it be known that what you're looking at is concept art and prototype gameplay. We also know that the prototype was developed in Unity 3D, which would provide much higher quality graphical capabilities. Many developers for Toontown have also mentioned having taken part in the creation of Toontown 2 concept art and prototype material. Now, at this point, all that I've shown you is enough to know that Toontown 2 was once in development. In the past, this is the point where I would normally stop reading and declare the project dead. However, I've been recently informed of something interesting. A gameplay programmer by the name of Juan C. Sarayonga has released word about an unreleased MMO. If this game is truly still in development, this might just be the game we are looking for. There have also been a few references to unreleased MMOs on other resumes, mentioning large virtual worlds and quest systems. Some say that Toontown 2 footage wouldn't be viewable if it was still being worked on because of a non-disclosure agreement that Disney has with its employees. An example of this agreement restricting the developers was evident when another developer for Toontown couldn't show his own imagery of the unreleased game Chinese Checkers and had to use a video uploaded by a player on YouTube instead. Note that at this time the board game and Acorn Acres were still considered under development and to be released at a later date, so the agreement would still restrict any of this unreleased content from being leaked. The fact that this Toontown 2 footage is being hosted on developer's resume is a bit odd for a game that is supposedly in development. Wouldn't information on an unreleased game be a bit more confidential? So, looking back at this unreleased MMO, what are the chances that this unannounced game is actually Toontown 2? I mean, Toontown isn't Disney's most popular game anymore, and with the gaming division of Disney getting hit hard with a loss of over $216 million in 2012, would Disney really approve a sequel to one of its lesser games? Or perhaps are they trying to recreate the game's success from back in 2004 through 2008? We'll just have to wait until more detail is out, but for now, we can't be too sure about anything. Maybe Toontown 2 is under development as we speak, or maybe we're just in awe over a game that will never be. So, as we've seen, the chances are there, but at this point we have only our own speculation to rely on. Now, granted we do have some very interesting information to back up our ideas, but there's a lot of information against these ideas. So, until Disney reveals the true identity of these secret MMOs, or anything to do with Toontown 2, I remain undecided on the issue, though I do have doubts. And besides, I'm sure the folks at Disney have some awesome new content in store for us regardless, right?